Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We're outside in the Coronis Expanse map because I took a look at the flotillas. There's no anything really happening there when we try to interact with them, and Augur's Anomaly is somewhere we've already been to, so I think at the moment our main choice, or the main quest we're going to deal with, is just head to the Footfall atrium to talk to the Lord Inquisitor, so let's do that. Okay. In the middle of a warp jump, our sensors detected an approaching void ship similar to ours in size but of greater tonnage. The unidentified vessel did not respond to our hails and kept its course, approaching us at high speed. Try to avoid a collision. The unplanned maneuver was completed without any casualties or damage. The unidentified vessel, or perhaps it was a warp mirage, passed us by and made no attempts to follow us. Okay, that's fine. And let's head down to Furibundus. And let's head in. Okay, we're just going to head directly to Footfall and straight to the atrium. And yeah, this team looks fine. Okay, let's make our way over to the palace then. Unless he's sitting outside now, which I doubt. The guards are gone. Does that mean he's gone? Place looks empty, so maybe he's gone and we have to chase him down now. Frosher is here, okay. The old servant casts a sharp, appraising glance at you. How can I be of use to your lordship? Something tells me, Shireen, that we've missed our engagement with the Lord Inquisitor. So terribly rude of him to have departed in such haste, leaving us to wonder what he's planning. Arrows of Kurnos, we are too late. Elentar, at your word, I will track down that monkey to the ends of the galaxy. Look around. The whole bears marks of a cleanup. Quick, thorough, and unceremonious. A smell of ash from the burned reports hangs in the air. Every trace of the Lord Inquisitor's stay at the palace has been destroyed. The only reminder of it is the elderly servant sticking out like a nail amid the emptied space. Where is Xavier? The Lord Inquisitor is away on an urgent mission. Frosher's colorless voice matches his glaringly useless reply. He has abandoned you here then? My master has no need of my services on his present expedition. I was tasked with cleaning up. As soon as the conversation turns to Calcazar, deferential and ecstatic overtones brighten the servant's dry voice. I wish to know where he is gone. I was instructed to tell your lordship that the Lord Inquisitor advises against making that enquiry. The outrageously rude words are spoken in an impeccably polite tone. Abelard's face turns a deep red. You blasted. With visible effort, he swallows the insult he was about to spit out. Jay clicks her tongue in disappointment. I will have you know, Shireen, that here on Footfall they help insolent ashmags like this one relax and find their tongue, and the methods they use aren't of the pleasant variety. Tell me where he went, or else... That was a mistake. A blade appears in Frosher's hand, a common Cadian pattern monomolecular edge bayonet knife whose handle is covered in scratches from years of use. You managed to... damn it. Okay. You managed to jerk your head out of the way of the serpentine strike, saving your eyes, but the blade rips your flesh open. One after another, it finds your internal organs, the liver, the lungs, and the kidneys. Overcoming the pain, you grab hold of his hand which might as well be made of rock, and start twisting it out of its cracking joint. The pain makes your foe cease his resistance, and you realize that the fight that almost cost you your life has lasted no more than a few seconds. What are you doing, you bastard? My master told me to stay behind to prevent the possibility of pursuit. Your meddling in the Inquisition's affairs is a mistake. You are no mere servant. Where did you learn to hit like that? Cadian assault. Date and circumstances of enlistment in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue classified. The servant squeezes out a venomous smile. Tell me where Xavier has gone and you will live. Don't you see he has abandoned you? Frosher shakes his head with a sad smile. Always faithful, your lordship. Okay. Okay. I'm no longer young. My money is on my stubbornness against my weak heart. Let's see what breaks first. Let me ask you again. Where has Xavier gone? Okay. Actually succeeded. Courageous spirit can overcome anything, but weak, pain-fearing flesh can't. When Frosher's nerves begin to snap under your pressure, he blurts out, Porta Septentum, dimensional gate. The servant bites his tongue, furiously livid at his body's faithless weakness. He tried to kill me, so let's kill him. Yes, I failed him. Serrated mono knife, okay. Follow Calcazar through the dimensional gate, okay. Xavier Calcazar's expedition went through an ancient dimensional gate. To catch up to him, the Lord Captain will have to venture into the unknown. Alright, nice. That gate is gonna finally see some use. Okay. An entire group of people salute you, most of them an escort of honor consisting of members of retinues, associates, secretaries, bodyguards, and assorted others bow deeply to you and shout their greetings, making a lot of noise. It appears the news of your impending departure has already spread throughout the station. Leaving us, are you, your lordship? Vladimir Takara is once again in his clean, decorous imperial bureaucrat persona, as if the cutthroat who carved himself a bloody path back to the liege's throne never existed. Okay, helped him regain Footfall. There is word among my flock that rogue trader Von Valancius is going on a perilous journey, so accept this blessing for the journey, noble stooge. Communicative interaction option unlocked. Purpose of data exchange. Strengthening ties and delivering a gift, material asset, a donation to an ally. We barely got the news that the Lord Inquisitor had left his cozy Footfall perch, and now you're off on a long journey too. Thought I might as well come to see an old acquaintance. Despite the harsh law that Incendia Quarter brought to Footfall, the pirate riser was able to survive thanks to you, okay? An officer in Imperial Navy uniform folds his hands in the sign of the Aquila. It's an honor, your lordship. I'm here on my superior's orders to pay my respects to House Von Valancius. Have you come to wish me good luck, Vladimir? Yes, your lordship. On behalf of my organization, I would like to express our regret that we have been unable to establish a productive business relationship. But that, I hope, is a temporary complication, and you will eventually see the potential and promise of what we can offer you. Keep up the good work. But remember, you are running your business under my protection now. Have no doubt in my memory, your lordship, House Von Valancius can always count on a worthy percentage of my organization's income as thanks for your generous patronage. Is blessing me the only thing you're here to do, Hieronymus? And to wish that on your journey through the darkness, the Emperor grants you revelations and opens your heart to our teaching. If that happens, come to me, and perhaps you might decide to make our cult part of your circle of close friends. Okay, so this is all to do with, I guess, the amount of reputation we gave to the merchant shops, I guess. Do not forget about mercy, good shepherd. It is as important as justice. I hope mercy will be a healing potion and not a cup of poison served to my flock. But I have heard your words and committed them to my memory. Why have you come, Opticon? This unit regrets, is disappointed at, is indignant at the fact that links of sufficiently high priority have not been established between House Von Valancius and the Cognizance fleet. While unable to place any research assets at the disposal of House Von Valancius, this unit hopes praise is counting on the reliability of the prediction that your expedition will be successful. Glory to the Omniscient Tech Priest. Glory to the Emperor Rogue Trader. The best of functional prosperity to you. Riser, are you here to discuss business or just to wish me good luck? Just to wish you good luck and let you know that when you're on your way back with your hold full of trophies, not one of the Fellowship of the Void is going to try and have a go at you. We respect your lordship. The Fellowship of the Void highly values its mutually beneficial relationship with you. Oh, okay. No shenanigans while I'm away, or I'll have you strung up as soon as I'm back. Wow, I hope you don't forget, old Riser. You know, pick a softer rope for old time's sake. What are your orders? My command has tasked me with letting you know that they strongly value our allyship with House Von Valancius. Although at this time we have not managed to build a powerful alliance, they believe that we will be able to strengthen our treaties and bring the light of the Imperium to the Expanse going forward someday. Imperial Navy highly values its association with us. That's nice. Protect the Expanse while I am away. We will not forget our duty, your lordship. These stars will be ours. It's time to depart. Farewell. A multitude of voices answers you with good luck wishes, blessings, parting advice, and words of respect, shouting over each other, but alike in their sincerity. For a second you feel especially clearly that you probably aren't going to see any of these people ever again. Okay, very interesting. So I guess this is basically the end of Act 4, so you have to tie up all the loose ends with the merchants, turn in all the cargo you can and everything else before this part of the story where you have to chase after the Lord Inquisitor, I suppose. So good to know for future runs. But for now, I guess we're basically leaving. Let's see if can we talk to anyone. I guess they're all there. Hang on. Let's see if we can chat to them one last time and see if we can. Are they still there? I don't think they are. They left. Yeah, they left. Okay. Is Hieronymus down here? Yes, I think he's meant to be down here. So let's see if we can chat to him. Yep. Okay, hang on. The Emperor protects. Hieronymus Doloroso's unblinking eyes fix on Iliad. I know not why his voice, vested to protect the Imperium's borders from the intrusions of the enemies of humanity, would see fit to keep an ungodly Xenos in their retinue. But I say to you, repent, young Von Valancius, and pray to the Emperor for forgiveness, for your soul has forevermore been stained with the taint of an outsider. There can be no virtue in that which is contrary to his divine will. Iliad is busy studying the local architecture. It would seem that she finds Footfall's bustle far more interesting than Hieronymus's words. Okay, so we can kind of still improve some stuff here. Okay, so I guess in future runs we have to be a bit more... Well, we have to decide which merchant to fully focus on so that we can get all the way down to any of the other items down here, plus also be a bit better with in making choices to improve profit factor, I suppose. Okay, well, let's just head back to our ship then. Because, yeah, there's not too much else to do. I don't know where we would go for this, and at the moment I think we probably won't be able to finish it unless this is something that happens in as part of the chase to catch up with Calcazar. But I guess we're just going to Port of September now, so let's do that. Your Lordship, we have a long expedition ahead of us. It would be reasonable to replenish supplies, ammunition, spare parts, better equipment. Who knows what we are about to face. Okay. Sensible piece of advice. Alright, let's go back to the bridge for a second. Okay, let's have a chat with Danrock and let's go to the shops. Opticon. Need 1,000. 950, so we don't quite have enough for this one. That's a bit unfortunate. Drusians. Yeah, okay, so I guess we have to choose between either Explorators or Drusians, and then we choose between Fellowship of the Void and Kazbalika mission. Okay, let's see. Select tradable 850. Yeah, let's do it. We get one more level. Poet's Grace, Eldari equipment. Okay, it's not that great. And what about Imperial Navy? Nothing. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll try and put things into cargo that we won't be needing, since this seems like the end of the road as far as doing all the exploration, engaging with the merchants, and also colony management stuff. So I'll go through the inventory and put in everything that I don't want to use anymore into cargo and see if we can get a little bit more out of the merchants, and I'll be back once I've done that. So see you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. We didn't manage to do too much more with the shops. We got, I think it was like two newer pieces of gear that I probably won't really be using, so it's whatever, so that's fine. Actually, this item could probably be good for Pascal, depending on what he's using at the moment. Okay, yeah, let's use this. Whenever the wearer uses overcharge on a plasma weapon, that attack ignores enemy deflection. Okay. That could be good. We'll see. Alright. So let's start traveling towards Port of Septentum then. Okay, so Port of Septentum is up here, so we basically just go to Cranach and that should be fine. So let's do that. Lord Captain, the Xenos Elliot has been inquiring about you. She's seeking an audience and most likely will shortly arrive at your study.
We need to talk. I have just realized something very important, and only you will be able to understand me.
Elliot rushes into your study like an invigorating gust of wind. Her face is beaming with a mixture of agitation and happiness. You are positively glowing.
At first, I thought that meeting you would bring my soul only pain and malediction.
Eliot musters her courage and draws herself up straight like the string of a delicate, exquisite lyre. Her hand still reaches for her shattered spirit stone out of habit.
But soon, after getting to know you better, I changed my mind. Not about Monk, not about your kind, but about you. Everything that happened to Kruderach, to my kin, and what remained of them in Camorra. I was able to endure it all, only because Asurion brought our paths together. You think... Why am I even saying all this to you? The human habit of talking endlessly must have rubbed off on me. I am here to tell you, I have no regrets. Not about meeting you, not about what happened to my spirit stone. The stars alone know how much richer and deeper my soul has become since meeting you.
I have never heard so many compliments from you at once.
Probably. This is all because I have realized something really important. It was the souls of my ancestors that accidentally shattered my spirit stone. They meant me no harm. They were just trying to protect a child who walked the path of the outcast. And they truly did help me. I can meditate and immerse myself in my world again.
Happy news indeed.
I wanted to share this joy with you. What do you say? My true inner world, my real soul. Do you want to see them?
If you are ready to open them to me.
Then, close your eyes and listen to my voice.
You close your eyes and dive into infinity, and when you open them again, a wondrous road with no end in sight appears before you. This place looks a little different the last time I was here.
I was afraid that my world would have withered during this time. That it would have turned into a desert, or become overgrown with weeds. But it changed. For the better, I think.
It's so beautiful here. Eliot presses her hand to her chest and looks at you with irrepressible joy in her gaze. Where does this road go?
It goes where your soul leads. This is my path, but it runs side by side with yours. And that means that you will choose where to steer your own aspirations and dreams. It is time for us to go.
Eliot looks straight ahead where there is no edge of the road, no limit. Then she turns her gaze to you. It is warm and full of gratitude and excitement. She holds out her hand to you and says, barely audibly, "Okay."
My world resembles an endless road, piercing the galaxy itself. You and I are in the middle of this path. I can see no beginning or end to it, but I can see where the road ends for you. It ends much sooner than mine. Like a fleeting flash, the glimmer of a fallen star. A short, beautiful moment. And this road, this moment, I wish to spend with you. Not as a human and a child of Asurion, but as equals. Elantak and Eliot. Eliot and Elantak. Do you feel the same?
Okay. No voice acting for this section. Now you have seen what is inside my soul, and you know my true thoughts and desires. What will be your response to them soon? Will you let me walk this lifelong road with you? I'm happy to see you now, and I will be happy to see you on my deathbed.
Your answer warms my heart like the rays of a rising star. From now on, if you ever wish to practice meditating again, call upon me at any time.
Okay, interesting. Let's have a quick chat to Elliot then, just to see what she has to say. Although she's not here anymore. Okay, that's a bit odd. Alright, we'll just keep jumping around or warping around to get to Porta Septentum, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so now we're heading over to Cranach. And let's save it here. And let's go to Porta Septentum. I don't think there's anywhere else we need to go. I don't know how establishing a new colony works, so I guess that's not happening anymore. But let's go to Porta Septentum. The vessel's confessors report discontent among their flock. During the traditional sermon before departure, a ritual chandelier's 100 candles were snuffed out at once. The missionaries attribute this incident to an open ventilation shaft, but the voidsmen noticed it and are whispering about an ill omen, fearing the woes that may soon come. Organize punitive processions against everyone faltering in their belief. Let's just go with that one. The holy procession, in full accordance with Ecclesiarchy's liturgical canon, rekindled the faith in the voidsmen's hearts and renewed their belief in the God Emperor's benevolent power. The whispers subsided and the crew is ready to face the potential dangers with courage and fervor. Okay, let's head in. There is no telling what awaits you beyond the gate, but one thing you know for certain, there will be no turning back. It is the point of no return. Ensure that you have taken care of any unfinished business, procured all necessary equipment, explored every world, and completed any desired colonial projects. You will no longer be able to do so after passing through to the other side. Okay, Inquisition Flotilla. I guess, are we doing any colony stuff? Not really, because I think this is basically it. We're not going to bother with trying to do anything else at this point, even though we might get a bit more equipment. I guess I didn't do very well with the colony management, because obviously this is the first kind of blind run sort of thing after I think after the start of Act 2, it's basically a blind run for me, so I had no experience with the colony management, and I didn't really do it very well. So I think if I do future runs, I don't know if I'll do future runs as videos, but I'll probably will do future runs myself, and it's one of the things where I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but I do want to do a heretical run, so I might run it sort of not as a let's play, but as I progress through the game. I might do recap videos and put those up rather than a full let's play, because I'm just curious as to, you know, experimenting with different types of videos. So there's a little bit of other stuff that I kind of want to do, so I can experiment with that. And yeah, so hopefully in that run I'll probably do a bit more research into the colony management side of things, and then try and map things out a bit better as well. And I might make a hard save too, just so that I have a save where I can see all the options at every different colony, and then try and properly plan everything out for my next run. So hopefully I'll be able to exploit the colony management system a bit better in the future. So for at least for this run, I think there's no point trying to do anything anymore, because it'll just be not wasting time, but we'd be twiddling our thumbs for a long time if I try to do anything. So I'm happy to just leave this as it is, and then yeah, I'll hopefully do better in a future run. Okay, so I made a hard save there, and called it point of no return, just so that I know this is the point where I can come back, and I basically fully unlock I fully unlocked the ability to, I think, see all the different colony options. But yeah, so I think this is where we will, I guess, move to the I guess the end game state of the story and see what'll happen beyond this point. So I'm curious to see how much there is left of the story to play out. But since we're getting the point of no return warning, I guess it's not that far away. So I think what we'll do is we'll talk to the Inquisition flotilla, see what happens there, and then I'll make a decision on whether we want to progress a bit more, or if we'll end the episode and then properly continue on in the next video. But for now, let's take a look at what the Inquisition flotilla will do. Lord Captain, our augurs are detecting energy currents of indeterminate nature within the dimensional gate. It appears to be active. We see a number of ships near the gate, and judging by their markings, they belong to Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's personal squadron. I know this place. Calcazar summoned both our packs here to seal this portal to terror and woe. Much blood did we spill that day. Alas, it was not the blood of Xenos or Warpspawn, but that of the cog priests of Calcazar himself. While they were working on the gate's foul machines, the breath of evil coming from the other side was turning them into frenzied monsters. Lord Captain, don't take it as cowardice, but duty obliges me to ask. You do realize that this may end up being a one-way voyage, don't you? Let's do the first option. Switch on Vox comms with all decks. Crew, this is the Lord Captain speaking. I'm taking the ship into the unknown where danger lies and glory awaits. Are you with me? For a while you hear no response. Then the silence is broken by the sound of heavy footfall. The rhythmic stomping grows louder and louder. Thousands of feet strike the decks as if marching into oblivion under your banner. Onward. No matter what this journey holds for us, I am ready. Yes, Lord Captain. Whatever is waiting out there, beware. Von Valancius is coming. Contact the ships at the gate. I wish to go through. Incoming message. You are entering an area declared forbidden. Any attempt to approach the Xeno artifact will be considered an act of rebellion against the Emperor. Leave now or be destroyed. Lord Captain, would you prefer to send your reply with the help of Vox Clerics or the main gun deck? Ignore the construct. For now, let's hull repair. Let's see. Void ship management. I think we have the best gear we can get at this point in time, so we're not upgrading the RAM. There's no point. 173 scrap. Okay, so I guess we're ready. Let's quick save it here again. And let's... yep, same thing. Onward, no matter what the journey holds. Main gun deck, commence the blessed ritual of loading. All decks, begin combat preparations. We are giving battle. You heard the Lord Captain. Battle stations. Wait, who in the void is that? Some of the enemy ships are breaking formation in haste. They are regrouping and falling back to repel an attack from the rear. Looks like someone has arrived to lend us a hand. The enemy is scattered. Now is the time to engage. Who is attacking the Lord Inquisitor's forces? The augurs detect ships marked with the coat of arms of House Winterscale. Interesting. Then we too shall strike.
Whispers sound distant. The future is uncertain.
So maybe saving Winterscale was a good idea then. We can use Empyrean Storm. No one's in range though. I don't know if we're going to need it for another fight, but let's move forwards a bit. Good hit. Okay. Alright, well, let's... Okay, let's do this, actually. Which one? That side is shorter, that side is longer. Okay, so let's do this. Shoot these guys. Okay, nice. I was afraid that we might not have enough firepower to finish them off, but we did. So that's good. Okay, warp wave. Shallow jump. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's do the warp wave thing. Alright. Turns them that way. It's not too bad of an option there. Okay, so that guy can't shoot us. Oh, can. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay, we're taking a bit of damage now. No, we can't do anything there. Let's do this then. Shallow jump forwards. That's perfect. Should be a decent shot. Arc augury. Will this reach them? No, I don't think so, so there's no point using it. Oh, 2, really? Okay. Let's save this. We might need Empyrean Storm for the next fight. We took a ton of damage. Sure if there will be another fight, but can't be too careful. Okay. Okay. That goes that side. Let's do this. Hopefully we have enough firepower to take these guys out. Yes, we do. Okay.
A worthy contribution to Lady Theodora's legacy.
Okay, got an upgrade. Let's see what we can get. Lord Captain, they have fired boarding torpedoes. It looks like the enemy has decided to take us down with a single decisive strike. Let us fend them off in honest combat. Brace for impact. Yes, Lord Captain. Sound the alarm on all decks. All crew members get ready to repel the boarders. Oh, it's Ishara. The heavily armored woman eyeballs you and sneers. A rogue trader. That's a new notch on my gun stock. Never killed one of you before. If you lay down your arms right now, you will be spared and taken captive. The woman laughs a cawing laugh. I can't promise the same to you, rogue trader. 517, 178, 317. Okay. Well then. Okay, let's see. Cassia. Go up forwards. Stooge can go here. No, Stooge can go here. What is that? Why? Who's making all these weird sounds? Okay, Pascal can go here. Abelard. Well, maybe Pascal can sit inside there. You won't be able to hit anything, but that should be fine. And let's put Jay over here. Okay, let's start battle. Who do we want to? Let's give Pascal an extra turn.
To being ordered around.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Machine Spirit Community. No, let's not do that just yet. Do Tactical Knowledge. Guess we need line of sight for that, which we don't really have at the moment. Let's put prey on him. Okay. Alright, well, let's do rear. Nope, we want voice of command first on Stooge. Let's put overwhelming stratagem down there before we forget. Okay.
You've got a problem. I've got a price.
Perfect spot. Let's do aim for the opening. Oh, Ishara already lost some health, so that's should be okay. Easy kill. Nice. Okay. End the turn there. Let's go with dragging them all if we can.
Protect me.
Decent. Are they all immune to warp damage? Really? Soulless. Immune to warp damage and perils of the warp. Okay. They are. Fair enough. Alright. Well, in that case... let's go with Abelard. Voice of command on Abelard, and we can do bring it down again.
Me.
But this time on Abelard, and now Abelard can charge in. Perfect. Let's do defensive stance. Oh, he does some big damage. Dang. Okay. Yep, let's give Finest Hour to Stooge. Let's see. Set up an opening on Enforcer. Let's do Executioner, actually. I think the Executioners are more dangerous, to be honest. Purifier, Enforcer, Executioner. Executioner. Okay. Got another level up for everyone. Easy. Okay. My Shara is Gonski. That shotgun, okay. Collect all. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Let's save it here. That was relatively easy fight.
I'll guide
Is there
your
not
vessel
anything
and
else?
lead you on
Nothing
your way.
else there? Do we go back to... Okay, we just go to Void Ship Bridge through here. Alright. Okay. Who's this? Is that Argenta? Nope. Danrock. The enemy has been routed, your lordship. We are receiving a Vox signal requesting that we admit a convoy of shuttles on board for an audience. The augurs have confirmed that the shuttles are unarmed and belong to the forces that aided us in battle. Do you wish us to welcome the guests? Who is it that wants to come aboard? I think it's, yeah, Winterscale. Welcome our guests and usher them to the bridge. Sporting a holstered auto gun you haven't seen before, Janris Danrock clears his throat before he begins. Reporting, Lord Captain. The attack on the ship has been repelled. All decks have been cleared of trespassers. Hull breaches have been or are being mended. You have eminent visitors who wish to congratulate you on your victory. Caligos Winterscale has grown hollow-cheeked and pale. Instead of the graceful movements of a fierce predator, he now lurches like a lame bird. You helped Caligos Winterscale see the corruption in his soul, and his broken spine became the first step toward redemption. The augmetics in his broken back are unable to make him as light-footed as he once was. He lets out a tired sigh and says joylessly, "We meet again, Stooge." Caligos, I see your wounds could not stop you from paying me a call. Winterscale grins bitterly. It takes more than a broken back to fix my bad temper. Why did you decide to interfere? Quit feigning coy, Stooge. You know very well why. I am here because I owe you. Alas, Winterscales never find themselves in debt for long. Besides, I've never liked Calcazar. Your acknowledgement of me as a threat speaks to the trustworthiness of your intuition, and now that you have decided to take on the Lord Inquisitor, I would much rather align myself with a tried and true ally than someone of dubious repute. What do you mean to do next? Correct mistakes. Save what is left of my protectorate. Find the worlds lost to the warp storm. Drive Xenos out. Weed out the final Dawn infiltrators. And negotiate peace with House Quarter. The spite with which Caligos spits out the word peace makes him look like his old self for just a brief moment. Choose your new path with care. Ever since even a single step has brought excruciating pain, I've been very cautious about the paths I choose. Brazenness still colours the contours of Winterscale's smile, but the spite has vanished. Factotum, report on the state of the ship and the crew. Minor damage to the outer plating in the midship hull and negligible personnel losses as a result of offensive action by enemy boarding parties. The key systems are in order. The Engineerium reports impeccable compliance on the part of the machine spirits. In other words, we are fully combat ready, Lord Captain. I need to set off. Wasting no time on meaningless good luck wishes that your distinguished guests leave the bridge in solemn and respectful silence. we've defeated Lord Captain. We are ready to begin the spatial translation. Survey the bridge. Dozens of pairs of eyes hang on your every gesture, every sigh. Every crew member waits with bated breath lest they miss the crux of your address. Start the translation procedure.
The ancient gate, long impenetrable for the rogue trader, was at last ready to reveal its secrets. After gathering allies and preparing to venture into the unknown, the Lord Captain plunged headlong into the darkness that held ancient nightmares. And the answers to all his questions.
Translation complete, Lord Captain. Current coordinates unknown and indeterminable. All that's in the ship's immediate vicinity is the dimensional gate that has gone into passive mode, and a large amount of debris. No enemies detected. Lord Ulfar may need to be informed that the coordinates his esteemed brothers traveled to match a location somewhere in these star systems. Everything has a reason. The threads of my and my brother's words are tied together. I see Blackmane's will in our meeting finally approaching. Let us find them, Et Vata, for such is our destiny's wish. What happened to the dimensional gate? The engineers have proposed the hypothesis that it has entered some kind of recharge mode. After accumulating enough energy for a new translation, it will activate again. Or at least that's what all of us want to believe. Badly. What kind of debris? Those are ship carcasses. Judging by their markings, they were part of the Lord Inquisitor's fleet and likely acted as a patrol force. The damage doesn't look like it came from any weapon we know, and the way the debris are scattered suggests that the battle was short. Someone attacked and destroyed every one of them in the blink of an eye. Someone we have never encountered before. What is this place? I can't say, your lordship. These are unfamiliar stars, and the system is not listed in our astrogational data. We are in uncharted territory. We are going after the Lord Inquisitor. As you command, your lordship. If I may just point out, the expedition equipment prepared in advance for your lordship and your retinue has been maintained well and is ready for use at your order. Okay, beyond the dimensional gate. You have jumped into an uncharted sector on the edge of the expanse. The dimensional gate has closed and you are currently cut off from the rest of the Coronis expanse. You cannot return to previous systems or chart routes to them. Protectorate management is also unavailable and you have no way to contact faction trade representatives. There is no way back and it is pointless to look anywhere but ahead. Establish routes to the new systems in the uncharted sector on the map and go forth to meet the inevitable. Okay. Well then, so it looks like Drakari ships. We have to walk bravely first into darkness. We've got to track down Kalkazar. Beyond the dimensional gate, the Lord Inquisitor's trail goes cold. Rogue Trader must find clues that could point him to where he headed next. Fenris Yolda. Okay, we can complete the quest for Ulfar. That's pretty cool. This is still an option, so maybe this is something that will happen in this Act 5, Section 2. I'm guessing this isn't happening anymore, and not the biggest problem as well. Is probably not going to get done. So, Chapter 5. Okay, so we are truly in the final, I guess, act now. We're in the home straight towards completing the game. And, yeah, I think this is a good place to end the episode. And in the next episode, we'll just continue by exploring this system, the destroyed ships, the Drakari ships, and the 2 planets, and then we'll see once we leave. It's not the map of the Coronis Expanse anymore, although we are maybe it is. We're just in a sector that would be impossible to get out of. So yeah, this is exciting. We're getting towards the end and to a final showdown with the Lord Inquisitor. So thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.